Travis Wingate. So every Mormon knows that when a new person moves into Utah, they start to complain about how Mormons are mean and awful, and complain about how they're mistreated. Mormons' immediate response is, if you don't like it, leave. And this has been a standard policy for a bumper sticker or a license plate for generations. And ex-Mormons are well aware that despite this mindset, when you do leave, Mormons are instantly offended. And they don't like it that you don't like it and that you're leaving. And so the church, Mormons, inspired and incited by the prophets at a pulpit of conference, which gets put into the manuals and taught in all of the lessons, is then turned into hate as name-calling gets used on those who leave. And so ex-Mormons get called apostates, core whores, Jezebels, evil, satanic, lazy learners. Oh, that came from Nelson recently, didn't it? A couple years back. And so Mormons pick up on this and abuse those who leave the church, as they don't want to know why they left, because they're not going to study and find out why. But they just want to be a part of the gang. And that's what they make the church, is when you stay in the church without doing the research and you abuse other people, you've become a gang. And Mormons are just completely blind, because they're supposed to be a religion that loves people, loves their neighbor. And you don't love your neighbor when you're calling them core whore, when they find out that Mormons are murderers, Mormons are sex pervert deviants of little kids as well, and all kinds of criminal abuses. And Mormons know this, but they don't want to believe it, or at least let it be known. So it's mutated in our society here in Utah. Today I talked with the chief of police, and it is a common practice of mine that when I file a complaint, I get the response of retaliation against me without fail. And so, in this particular case, the chief of police, whom I've been emailing complaints to, said, we need to get you out of here. The same response that the people who do the check-ins for this shelter, when I filed my complaint with them, then came back to me and says, what can we do to get you out of here? How do we get rid of you? How do you leave us alone so that we can continue the status quo with the other people who are remaining silent and not complaining? And so, in other words, if you don't like it, leave. But this is how it's mutated into the traditional society. And so that's an update for you. They're still trying to pull the fast one on me of making me feel good. And they don't get it. No, I'm not going to feel good while I'm sick with meth poisoning. You've got to fix the problem. And so they don't want to fix the problem, so I'm the problem because I'm complaining. I therefore have to leave. At least other people think it's food poisoning and other such problems of viruses or sicknesses. Everybody denies science in order to justify doing things wrong. So, yeah, that's what we're up to. Nobody wants to get me a place. It's still in the works. But, yeah, they're not going to do anything for us. Because it's not just me, it's everybody here. They need to shut this place down to decontaminate it, and they don't want to do that because that will cause problems and take away money that the corporate trustees want and blah, blah, blah. So...